Hello students, how are you? Today we are going to discuss about lesson number 4, social studies. That is the lesson name is the Great Indian Desert. So today's teaching point is vegetation. In our last class we discussed about the climate of Indian desert. We know that this region has extreme type of climate. It is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. It is so hot in summer that it is difficult to move out of one's house after 9 a.m. So, during daytime it's very hot, isn't it? But nights are cool, even in summer. Do you know why? Because sun cools down quickly and also get heated up quickly. That is why in winter the days are warm but the nights are cool. There is very little rainfall in this region. There is no river in this region. Okay. So this is all about climate we discussed in our last class. Before discussion of our topic, let us discuss about the assignment that I gave in my last class. So the assignment was, what is a desert? So answer it. Desert is a flat land covered with a thick sheet of loose sand. So it is a landmass which is covered with thick sheet of loose sand. A desert is an area of land almost waterless and treeless. Okay. So the soil here is almost sandy, isn't it? Now come to the topic, vegetation of Indian desert. You see, due to lack of rains, we find few plants in this region. Here some thorny trees like babul and kikar grow at some places. Villages spring up whenever there is a little water. But when the water dried up, people leave this village and move to some other places, isn't it? At some places, the groundwater comes to the surface. In some places, groundwater comes to the surface. Some areas are there where groundwater is available. It does not dry up. Such a place is called the oasis. Okay, so question may become, what is oasis? So your answer will be what? What will be your answer? So in desert, some areas are there. You can say like this, a place in desert where sufficient water is available for permanent plant growth and human settlement. So that are called oases. Okay. So oases are the areas in desert where sufficient water is there and where some permanent trees and human settlements are there, isn't it? So this is called oasis. So an oasis is a fertile spot in the desert. So most of the villages in deserts come up around such an oasis. So water is available there, limited water available there. So people settle nearby the oasis. So around the oasis. Here date plum trees are found at such places. The life of people in this region is very hard, isn't it? They do not even get enough water to drink. People have to walk long distances to fetch water, drinking water, especially drinking water from deep wells or from springs. So their lifestyle is very hard. Our next point of discussion is what? Means of transport. What type of transport generally people use in desert region? We all know that whole area is covered with sand So it is difficult to travel one place to another place in desert. It is difficult to build road and lay railway lines on the shifting sand. So as because of sandy surface, so it is very difficult to construct roadways as well as railways in the desert region. But some areas, especially a few towns like Alwar, Bikaner and Jodhpur can be reached by railways. So these important towns are joined with railway lines. So here important means of transport is what? Camel. So that is the reason why camels are very useful in the desert region. So many people use camels and camel carts for traveling from one place to another place. So people use camel and camel cart to move one place to another place. A camel can move in sand. Easily they can move in sand, and it can remain without water for many days. আমি সাধাৰণতে পানী নহ'লে জীয়াই থাকিব নোৱাৰোঁ আৰু আমাৰ যিবোৰ জীৱ জন্তু আছে সিহঁতকো পানী লাগে. But in desert region, one animal, the name is camel. It can remain without water for many days. That is why the camel is called what? Camel is called the sheep of the desert. So camel is called what? Camel is called the sheep of the desert. When people move in groups on camel, they form a caravan. So people usually move one place to another place in a group, isn't it? So they use camel and they form caravans. This is all about today. Thank you. Now we come to the end of our video, that is home assignment. Your home assignment is describe the location and extent of the Thar desert. So you write this answer in your notebook. Thank you.